Our next guest is Chloe Lyons. She's the Director of Recruitment for Apollo Insurance, a digital-first insurance organization, and has over 10 years of experience in talent acquisition. Welcome to Talent Egg Talks, Chloe.
Thanks for having me, Trevor.
Chloe, tell us about Apollo. What makes it unique in the insurance marketplace?
Great question, Trevor. Apollo is a digital MGA. We have both retail and wholesale operations through our broker portal, embedded partnerships, and direct-to-consumer model. We have created a proprietary platform to sell insurance through, truly creating a one-stop shop for brokers and consumers to use our technology to buy insurance in personal, commercial, and professional liability lines in 5 minutes. We also have a pretty amazing team, I will say.
Really quite like a unique position within the insurance market. How is technology intersecting with the insurance industry? How are roles evolving in the sector as a result?
Yeah, I think in 2022, we're going to expect technology to really facilitate the ease of doing business in the insurance industry. So some hot topics that we'll see will be, voice technology, blockchain's a big topic, drones is still a hot topic, emotional intelligence technology. So consumers are really moving towards using these digital channels to conduct business in a more convenient manner. So you'll see that really impacting the insurance industry online and how folks will want to purchase insurance and conduct that insurance business using technology. So that will really impact roles in the industry. For example, customer service reps using live chat functions, claim reps turned into drone pilots, and heavy focus on analysis and making data-driven decisions.
Wow, it sounds like that there's a lot of change and shift and evolution in the roles within the business. From your perspective, what skills are going to be required or are emerging as critical for a successful career in insurance?
I think it starts with education. Education is really important. Even learning high level about some of these trends will be incredibly valuable in your career in insurance, starting with simple tools as well that can make your life easier in your own work and in your own role. So leaning into technology, finding ways to use it to enable you to be able to focus on the good stuff, which is ultimately building those human connections and building relationships. Critical thinking is going to be huge, and focusing on really how to interpret data and turning it into a so what for the business will be critical as well.
Sounds like that there's going to be diverse backgrounds and expertise required, and anyone who said insurance is boring, I think really needs to be thinking otherwise. From your vantage point at Apollo, what excites you most about being a part of the organization and just a part of the transformation that the industry is undergoing right now?
Yeah, I think at Apollo, we definitely were a bit of ahead of the digitization rush in the industry. It has been really our value prop since day one, and majority of our growth as an organization was in 2021 in the height of COVID and our new virtual life, of course. And the transition and transformation that we're seeing really emphasizes using technology to bridge the digital world with the physical world. And some examples would be increase in health and fitness platforms. Last year, we saw a huge rise in that, particularly mobile platforms. So that will inevitably drive the need for more cyber risk insurance and cyber risk products. So you'll see more carriers building those types of products to meet those needs, and also niche products like event cancellation, wedding cancellation insurance. That was, a big push last year as well. It's also pretty exciting to see this entrepreneurial spirit really kind of come alive and be stronger than ever. Business ownership is definitely increasing, so that will inevitably result in job creation and economic growth, which is pretty exciting.
That is really exciting. And, I can see from your passion that you're excited to be a part of the business, and your role is bringing that excitement and enthusiasm and transferring that to those who are just launching their careers within the industry. So fantastic to see. One thing that we've seen and heard from students quite a bit is a wondering about how they can stand out as a new graduate. So what can they be doing to prepare themselves to respond to the industry's evolving business needs?
I did see in a Gartner survey recently, I think more than 70% of consumers of all ages prefer self-service online rather than calling a customer service line, as an example. So a tip would be, really learn how to communicate effectively through digital channels, email, chat. It's, how I communicate with my friends most of the time, but effective communication is going to be a really important skill. Also, how to build relationships digitally and virtually will be important, but in general, do market research, stay on top of the trends, really show your interest and dedication to the industry as well through education, through networking, projects, and building connections. That's definitely a way to stand out. And, as an example, if I receive 200 applications for a job, I'm going to obviously start by screening based on skills and qualifications, but then I narrow by, desire, alignment to our core values as an organization, and that really innovative thinking.
So making sure that you're customizing your application as well to the culture of the organization that you're applying to.
Yeah, very important.
Chloe, thank you so much for joining us. There are some really interesting things happening at Apollo and across the industry. You've offered some really valuable tips and information to our audience.
Thanks so much, Trevor. It's great to be here.